Hello viewers and welcome to Excelsior News. Viewers, the world of rap demands beauty, brain, body, behavior, belief and bubbly character in order to cover its journey on feet to flights. Viewers, today we have with us a beauty queen with deep dreams in mature eyes, cementing them into reality in order to prove her mettle to the world, and she is none other than Sana Dua, who had recently been crowned with FBB Colors Femina Miss India, Jammu and Kashmir, and she is going to participate in the grand finale of FBB Colors Femina Miss India in Mumbai in the next month. Welcome Sana to Excelsior News, and my first question that what Sana Dua is for herself and to the world.
Hi everyone. Sana Dua to herself is somebody who is wanting to, step out of her comfort zone and explore herself every day. To the world, I think I'm somebody who is wanting to touch the skies, but making sure that I'm rooted to the ground.
Okay. So Sana, tell us that when you got that spark of star in you, and how modeling got linked to a lawyer?
I think everyone should feel like a star, yes, whether or not they are in the glamour world. But I started my I finished my education in law, and I always thought that I would give my dream a chance. The dream was to explore myself in the glamour industry and whether I can make it there in the pageant world or not. So I finished my education and then I stepped into this line, and that's when it actually started.
But who was the first person who instigated you, or who tried to judge you that no, Sana has that spark and she can shine like a star in this modeling industry? Who was that person whom you would give the credit that no, he's the man who judged my talent and he pushed me towards that side?
I think it would be really unfair if I give this credit to one person. There have been a lot of people who have really pushed me to kind of achieve my dream. So I would give it to my family and my friends, and they have been always been by me and beside me, offering their constant support in no matter what endeavor I choose and pick up. So I would give this credit to them.
Okay, so now we can conclude that you are a lawyer by choice and model by profession. Is it right to say or not that?
Yeah, a lawyer by profession. No, I should say lawyer by profession and a model by passion.
Passion. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sana, what are your personal experiences that you would like to share with us and would help our young generation who are watching you, who are following you, who are taking you as their idol in this field? So what journey or what experience you would like to share of this field that you are in?
I feel really good that you're saying all of that. I think it means a lot to me. So to anybody who is looking up to me, first of all, if I can do it, you can do it. So please don't underestimate yourself at any moment. And I would always say that if you are heading into this industry, please be ready with your plan B. That is one advice from my end. And the second thing is that from my experience, I've learned that it takes time. Everything takes time, and all good things take time. So take time. Learn about it, research about it, see if it's for you, and see if you really want to do it. Not just for fame. That's not been my purpose, honestly. So yes, whatever has come my way, it's happened on its own, and I'm taking it very gracefully. But see what you really want to, what you're really seeking out of the profession. And from my personal experiences, if I have to share something, if I have to talk about my journey, then I participated last year, through Campus Princess, which is a body of Miss India organization, and I could not make it to the top 21. Then thereafter, I was really heartbroken, and I'd worked so hard for it that I thought ki ye nahi hua, to what am I going to do now? But then I went with the flow. I decided that it's okay. It's we've been preparing for so long, and not everybody gets success, right? So then I participated in Femina Style Diva. Like I said, I was really calm and composed and enjoying my journey. I won Femina Style Diva. I was on the cover of the prestigious Femina magazine, and that's how the journey started. And then I participated in Miss International India, which is by Senorita India, and I was declared the first runner-up. And this year I'm participating in FBB Colors Femina Miss India, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
Okay. So now, when you thought that now this is going to be my profession, and you have decided that now mentally, and now I'm ready for this profession to to take off in this. So from where you started getting professional training, and how was that experience of training, and if it is outside Jammu, if you have taken everything, so tell us about that thing.
Yes, I actually went on to participate first. The first audition that I ever gave was Miss Diva. So I met my mentor there. I think, I was really raw. I didn't know anything about the industry. I just went there and I was just like, kya hota hai, kaise hota hai? And then she really helped me in this journey, and I have to give a lot of credit to her. So there are a lot of institutes, there are a lot of agencies that you can tie up with, which are, you search them up online, you Google them, and you will find them. Anyone who is wanting to step into this industry, like I said, what is more important is that you research. So research about what all agencies are available and how they can mentor you. So my mentor has really helped me in this journey, and apart from that, since I also participated in a few pageants, those pageants also provide you training. Like I said, it's not a failure. If you do not make it, it's not a failure. Your participation will groom you. So this is what these pageants do. They make you stay for 5-7 days, or maybe the training could carry on for whatever time. But then you learn from the training. Every day is a new day. Every day you learn something new, and you will always feel that you're better than before. So I have groomed myself for 2 years now, and I'm just saying this out of experience, that it's important that participation is important.
Okay. So when we talk about this profession, we come to know that the lifespan of this profession is limited. So when someone is at the peak of its success, or we can say to the zenith of its success, so after that ultimately a stage comes where you have to stop.
Right.
Where you have to stop. Do you have plans for your second inning, or you are totally focusing on the first one that you are playing today?
Honestly, I'm completely focused right now, and I'm completely focusing on the first inning. I do not know what life holds for me. None of us know that. Things could absolutely change tomorrow, and that's why you say that you should always be grounded. You never know what life could bring to you tomorrow. But I am being positive, and I'm hopeful that a lot is there in store, and no matter how much the lifespan is, it's going to be a good journey. It's going to be happy and a memorable journey, and that's what matters.
Okay, so if tomorrow you win this contest, then Are you ready for the Bollywood industry to to make your entry in that?
The journey is really long, and it's really the moment I won the crown from Jammu and Kashmir, I told myself that this is the start. So I should look at it like that, and let things take their flow, and let's go according to the flow of life, and not I'm obviously open. I'm open to opportunities. I'm open to exploring new places, and
So now, when you started your career in this field, so tell me that when you started and today where you are. Okay, so do you see any change in the perception of people and transformation? You find any kind of transformation in the attitude of acceptance to this field in people's mind?
Yes, I see a lot of change in the perception of everyone around me, and when I started, people have their reservations related to this industry, that what you're stepping into, and whether they're all worried if it's safe to step into this industry or not. But when I started with a strong mind that I knew that a lot of people will have their perceptions and their opinions, but I have to keep going and keep myself positive. So I have seen a lot of change when I started, and from where I started and now where I've reached, I think a lot has changed, and that was actually one of the hidden purposes of my choosing this field.
Okay. So could you elaborate what has changed?
What has changed is that a lot of people have started to push me forward. I did not expect so much of support that would be coming even from my state. I was when it started, I was not very sure how this would go, but now that it has everything's been going smoothly and everything's running quite smooth, and by grace of God everything's been going good. So a lot of people have offered their support and been there to offer their support in this journey.
Sana, tell us that for this profession that you choose, that you have chosen, and for that, mental level and mental stability and mental strength is the foremost requirement, what I feel. But the present youth, I think they, they give stress much more on the beauty of their muscles than the beauty of their mind. I think this is a misconception that is related with this profession or this field. So could you throw light on it so that the things may get crystal clear to our younger generation or the youth who wants to be the part of this world?
Yes, I absolutely, thank God that you have asked me that question, because I would want to say this out of personal experience. I have taken a lot of stress. It has taken me a long time to reach where I have. I've invested almost 2 years, exploring, kind of learning every day. It's sheer hard work. I will have to say that it's sheer hard work that has made me reach where I am today. But what is more important is emotional stability. You have to keep your mind strong, and it is very important that there's this quote which says that you fall 7 times, get up 8. So you have to keep your mind strong, and you have to let go of your inhibitions. You have to sometimes also not listen to what people are saying. You have to listen to yourself and believe that what you are saying to yourself is going to turn true in the future. So emotional stability, I think, is very, very important in this. And I have myself, this is out of personal experience, that whenever I am participating in something and I am carefree and I'm happy and I believe and I'm strong, then I think I do well. When I take stress on how I'm looking, whether I'm my hair is good or not good, how I'm looking, how I'm going to perform, whether my walk was analyzing too much, that doesn't help.
Let me say frankly that I don't think that you might have be helped from any kind of a political organization or some kind of a political or government support you might have been offered. I don't think so. You have done it on your own and on the backing of your family. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes. So do you find that the political will or the government will to promote these kinds of things lack in Jammu and Kashmir?
I think what's more important is publicity. I think what's important is advertising about what's happening. There is so much going on in Jammu and Kashmir already. I'm sure that those things are even more important than just my pageant, which is taking place at the moment. I do understand that. And yes, I do, sometimes I feel that, I do need certain kind of help because, but then I think that, it is not I cannot just think about my personal growth and my personal goals. What is important is that the everything should be very good in my state, and all, there should be peace in the state, and that's what everyone is seeking at the moment. So I understand that, the government, if it's all that it's thinking about is them, then it's also, for my
from your point of view,
from my point of view, it's not wrong.
Yes.
So that is one thing. But yes, as you said that, I was also, I also feel that sometimes you also need a push.
Yes.
Now that you've reached this stage, I'm representing my state, and what I need is, I just want that.
Or what kind of support you get from your state?
Yeah, so I'm sure that everybody is supportive of the idea, and yes, if I'm sure if it reaches the ears of the government, and that if this is happening, I'm sure that they'll be supportive of the idea too. But yes, I would want if they could support me in all endeavors, because I'm representing my state and I want the name of Jammu and Kashmir to reach to that level.
Okay.
So this is why I'm here, and I'm proud to be representing my state.
Sana, we are living in a cutthroat competitive world where competition is considered to be the foremost criteria to judge any person. And if you will compete and give your best in that, you will move ahead. Right. But if you will remain lagging in any one part of your, in your personality, right, then you are gone. Then you are out of race at that moment. So, do you think that this competitive attitude and this mourning mercury, I would say, is raising its fever in the state of Jammu and Kashmir?
I think that Kashmir and Jammu, they have such beautiful women out there, and I think anybody and everybody you see, you step out of Jammu and Kashmir and people will be like, oh, you're from Jammu and Kashmir. So they go, they are all in awe. So I think that there are such pretty people here, and they're all, I'm sure that a lot of them have their dreams, but opportunities in Jammu and Kashmir are not too many. So yes, it is rising, the mercury is rising, and I'm sure it's going to make its mark.
Okay. Sana, as you mentioned, women in your answer, so let me ask you that as far as the population of women in our state is considered and their percentage in modeling, it is inversely proportional to each other.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what reasons you find for this?
I think one is that there should be more opportunities. Like FBB Colors Femina Miss India this year, held its auditions in this city. So, a lot of people from Jammu and Kashmir could come forward and, kind of participate. Nobody takes the pain of going outside and traveling all the way and seeing how it would be and taking that risk. So it's better and it's easy if opportunities are also available in our state. One is that, and second is also that people need to come out of their shell. Society and the kind of reservations people have about the industry. I think that is the second point, and but I'm sure that it will improve with time.
Okay, Sana. Sana, you have experience and you have explored yourself for this profession. I think mentally, physically, geographically. But what difference you find in the attitudes of people outside the state, Jammu and Kashmir, outside Jammu and Kashmir, and in your own state? What attitude of people you find for this profession modeling?
If you compare our state to the metropolitan cities, then obviously, you'll see a little bit of difference, because people are pretty open with the idea of modeling and the idea of ramp and shoots and, all of that, this glamour industry. But I think our state is not lagging behind. Miss India has come to our state for the first time, and I'm sure that this is the start of something new, and more and more girls and more men are going to come forward and achieve their dream, and I'm hopeful that things are going to go well.
Okay, so you believe that the social constraints that are associated, that used to be associated, it will be right to say, that used to be associated with this profession, their graph has declined now. You agree?
I personally believe, like you said, that what would you, what difference have you seen from how you started and where you've reached? So this is, I would say that it has declined.
Yes,
and I'm sure that it will decline in future.
Remained very lucky that you got support from every corner when you needed. So no one left behind. They pushed you forward and they supported you from everywhere. But everyone is not lucky. When support or family support is concerned, there are few cases where young girls they aspire but they can't do it.
Right.
So in that stressing phase, how one should manage that phase, how he should go through that phase, what you will suggest them, how we have to cover up that phase where no one is in favor of you, no one believes in your dreams, no one supports you, everyone criticizes you, everyone says that no, you are not going to do well in this profession, there is nothing left behind in this profession, it is not the profession for our family, for our culture, for our tradition, this, that, and blah, blah, everything else. So what you have to say on that for those people who are suffering from this kind of trauma?
I think it's important that you start slow and go slow and steady. I would not suggest that you go against your family or against your peers, and that is not the solution. What is important is that you research. It is important to talk. It is important to choose how you. I have also faced that personally. I would not say that मैंने कहा कि हाँ मुझे जाना है and they were like हाँ बेटा जाओ. ऐसे नहीं होता. It doesn't work like that. They are your family. They are worried for you. They are concerned about your safety. They are concerned about what you're choosing, because your family is the one who would always want your best. So you cannot let go of that factor. So what is important is that you talk to them about it, how you're choosing to go about it and what you're planning to do. If they have their inhibitions, they have their reservations, it's important that you communicate about it. So I think that communication is the key.
What natural factors, like person like me, with a height of 5 feet something, 6 or 7 inches, you can't imagine of going on a ramp walk. So what for a pure model, I will say, professional model, what biological factors are required and what other professional factors that can be gained, so that the things may become crystal clear to our viewers, that if you have these things biologically, if these parameters do fit in you, you can go ahead with this. If not, don't try ever.
See, now the industry is such that, you are in the glamour world and you're seen on television and, so people are watching you. So you are either showcasing clothes or brands, so the industry demands that, you're in shape. So who said that you cannot go modeling? It's not that at all, in fact, even in pageants, now Miss India has, there are girls who are 5'6", 5'5", and they are allowed to participate, and whereas I am 5'9". Now, if you see Miss Darshini, she was crowned Miss India last year. She is not very tall, but I'm sure she has the capability. So
that's why you asked this, that these kind of misconceptions should be removed, so that if someone has that mental block in his mind, that should be removed.
No,
away, he may think of it.
If you think that there is something which is not in favor of you, make your mark, like, kind of set that milestone for yourself ki I'm going to do this and I'm going to change the perception of the people. So if people think that you cannot do this because of this factor, so rather go out there and conquer it, and so that you set an example for the people, so that, see, this can be done.
Okay. So, Sana, in the end, I would like to mention that, not mention, but I would like to say that what message would you give to Jammutis, especially the youth of Jammu, who is looking to you with eager eyes, conscious eyes, that know what next is going to be now. So, what you will, what message you will give to them?
The message is that please, you know, I want all your love and all your support. I do not know what the future holds for me, but I'm going to give it my best shot. And I think, you know, already there are a lot of people who are looking up to me, but with God's grace, everything, let's just hope that everything goes smoothly, and the journey is what I will absolutely cherish for the whole of my life. So I need all your love and support.
Thank you, Sana. Thank you for talking to Daily Excelsior. So this was Sana Dua, and we hope for her bright future, bright career ahead. And this is all today we have to report from here. With cameraman Karan Singh, this is Amit reporting for Excelsior News.